As an artist myself, maintaining a relationship in the pursuit of my passion has always been a complicated and interesting subject for me. Success in music, or broadly speaking, the creative world, requires determination, resilience, uncharted hours, complete application, and a merciless, unapologetic devotion to your craft. And sometimes it feels like anything outside of that focus is a distraction. Today we are talking about love and its place or value in the life of a creative. In the past, I've found that when forming deep connections with people, it's created this subconscious and sometimes conscious filtering of my creative voice. For example, I might talk a little less about past experiences with the person that I'm currently with. I've found myself in moments where I've written the best lyrics of my life and I've showed them to someone that cares about me, and they've simply said, I don't like it, based on the fact that they don't want to hear me speaking about past experiences with other people. Personally, I haven't found the one yet that I guess enables or encourages my creative voice without any restriction. And at this point, I'm not quite sure they exist. I think it's so important as a creative to find a partner who accepts your creativity wholeheartedly and not someone who stifles your creativity. That being said, and the irony in it all is that one of the most powerful feelings of inspiration actually comes from love. The times that I've fallen for someone or I'm just feeling someone are the times that the songs just seem to write themselves. It's pure inspiration and it's an incredible feeling, especially as a creative. Another factor is money. It's so important as a creative to consistently invest in yourself, whether that's equipment, video shoots, studio time, whatever it is. You have to put your money where your talent is. And often relationships can drain resources. And I'm sure like you, I found myself going on that holiday which I didn't really want to go on, or another date when I could have just cooked for myself, whilst in the back of my mind thinking, I could have spent this on something to help elevate my career. I have a distinct memory of being on a date once, and as the bill came, I thought, damn, I could have spent that money on my album cover art. In all seriousness, anything you are passionate about will eventually require sacrifice. And I just feel like sometimes we need to really work hard to find out what means the most to us, to you, to me. I've always had a complicated experience with relationships. In the past, I found myself getting in these 2 to 3 year relationships, and towards the end, I always lose a part of myself. My confidence, my charisma. I end up feeling a little bit drained. Then I spend 2 years building myself back up, and lo and behold, I end up in another relationship. So a few years ago, I became curious what would happen if I just focused on myself and avoided that dip. So I decided to work on myself and purposefully avoid any relationships. Red flag. I know. I conducted an experiment on myself, and what I found out was so interesting. I definitely grew, and fast. My understanding of myself, my tolerance for other people, noticing what I could work on, incorporating a no excuses mentality into my work ethic. I also noticed that whether you're alone or not, you are always going to go through ups and downs. That's just the nature of life. Self-doubt, moments where you lose confidence, moments where you feel lost. But those low moments appeared a lot easier to navigate alone. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not comfortable being completely vulnerable in front of someone I really care about. I hope I will be one day, but for now, that's what my music's for. And that's why I love it so much. It's a beautiful thing. It's a relationship in itself. I've been single for a while now, and during this time, some of my biggest successes have happened. Whilst I was in relationships, I always felt a little bit stagnant, a little bit stifled. Of course, there's a part of me that's looking for love. I think that yearning is a part of us all, but for now, I'm really focused on just building myself and achieving in this crazy musical creative world. If you really want something, sometimes you've got to sacrifice. I hope to build a family one day with someone I can genuinely call my soulmate, but until then, I'm just going to work on myself and elevate to a whole nother level and hopefully attract someone that I possibly might have never have met if I didn't work on myself in the way that I'm doing now. You have to decide what you want, what really matters to you. And if you do get in a relationship, or you are in a relationship right now and it ends, I can say that heartbreak is also one of the biggest inspirational tools. Some of the greatest artists like Adele, Lewis Capaldi, Amy Winehouse, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, and many more have written albums about heartbreak. So even if you have decided to take the plunge, have no fear, heartbreak is near. In all seriousness, do what's best for you, of course. Love is really important, inspirational, and good for the soul. But don't compromise on your goals if they mean a lot to you. You'll regret that in the end. Think about what you really want. Think about what you can have. Think about what you might have experienced already. Have you had a lot of relationships already? Maybe it's time to take a break and focus on you. There's nothing wrong in that. Also, don't fall for that societal expectation of thinking you have to have a relationship now. You're in your mid-20s. Guys, focus on you and enjoy the journey. We're living in a world now where people are really looking after themselves more than ever. It's time to focus on you. Love your life, love your passion. No excuses. Go and get it. Guys, that is episode 4 of Mental Health in Music with Marcello. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you again very soon. Lots of love. But just a little bit more work on your creativity. I'll see you later.